Hello and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'll be explaining briefly what the concept of extensions are in Postgres. Basically, in Postgres, extensions are used to wrap other objects into a single unit. The main purpose of extensions basically is to make it easier to maintain. So by wrapping other objects into a single unit, it's easier to maintain them. The types of objects you can wrap up into a single unit as an extension includes cast, indexes, functions, and other objects. I have logged into my PG admin 4. I'm going to take a look at the built-in extensions that has come pre-installed with the instance of Postgres database, and also the sample database we loaded has also got an instance of an extension. So I'm just going to expand the databases. We've got two databases listed. So I'll click on the plus sign. We'll take a look at the sample database we loaded, which is this DVD rental. So I just expand that, and you can see we've got one extension, and the extension is a PGSQL. So if I go to the properties, we can see the name, that's the ID, the owner. Let's look at the SQL. This is the SQL basically used to create it. This is the schema it belongs to, PG_catalog. Let's look at the stats. Dependencies, non-dependent. Okay. It's got some dependence here. There is a function that's dependent on that, and we've got these functions all dependent on that. So there is some dependence, but no dependencies. So extensions basically are used to wrap other objects to make it easier to maintain. So we'll go on extension here in PGSQL. So let's have a look at the default database that was installed, which is this Postgres. If I expand that, it has two extensions. So let's have a look at what the extensions are. We've got the PGSQL, which we've looked at an instance in the sample database, and we've got one called admin pack. So I'm going to right click and go properties, so we can look at the properties. That's the name. And it tells you what it does. It's for administrative functions for Postgres. So a lot has been wrapped into this admin pack. We can look at the definition. Just tells you the version. Look at the SQL. Nothing has changed. If we come here, right click. If you want to create a new extension, you use that with the create command, and click on create extension, and that will give you all the options and parameters to add. Again, you can delete or drop a extension, you can cascade, you can create a script from it. So if we wanted to create a script from it, it should also generate a script. So this is a script. I'm just going to bring it down a bit so you can see this is basically a script that's been used to create this extension called admin pack. So that's it for this lecture on extension. Extensions basically is a concept where you wrap other objects into a single unit, making them much easier to manage. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.